Do you often feel overwhelmed by your emotions? You experience that knot of anxiety before an important call, the frustration during an unexpected event, or that wave of jealousy while scrolling through social media. These emotions that make you slaves to your impulses. In this video, I will explain how I managed to overcome this emotional dependence thanks to Stoic teachings. Stay until the end of the video, as I will provide you with a step-by-step plan. What is Stoicism? Stoicism, founded in ancient Greece, is a philosophy that teaches us how to live a life filled with virtue, wisdom, and inner peace. Even though its teachings are old, they remain astonishingly relevant for us today. I would even say that they have never been more necessary than now. Here are some essential Stoic principles to combat your overwhelming emotions. Stoicism does not aim to completely suppress emotions, but to understand and accept them so they don't overwhelm us. It's undeniable that emotions are an integral part of the human experience. They are rooted in our biology and have played a crucial role in our survival as a species. Think about it. Fear can push us to avoid danger, while joy can encourage us to seek out positive experiences. However, in our modern world, where physical dangers are less common, these emotions can often work against us rather than for us. The anger you feel when a colleague interrupts you is no longer a reaction to a physical threat, but a perceived threat to your ego. The sadness felt after being ignored on social media is not due to actual isolation, but constant comparison with others. Moreover, the omnipresence of social media and 24/7 news exposes us to an avalanche of information, often negative, amplifying our emotional reactions. We are bombarded with stimuli that can trigger all kinds of emotions, often disproportionately. Furthermore, today's society often values the immediate expression of emotions, suggesting that it's healthy to let them out. As a result, it has become common to react impulsively without taking the time to reflect on the source of our emotion or the best way to respond. In such an environment, it's easy to see how our emotions can become our masters rather than our guides, pushing us to act thoughtlessly, often to our detriment. Stoicism offers an interesting perspective on how to deal with our emotions. Contrary to popular beliefs, Stoics do not advocate suppressing or ignoring emotions. Instead, they encourage us to understand, analyze, and most importantly, consciously choose how to respond to them. According to Stoic philosophy, emotions arise from our judgments and not from the events themselves. For instance, it's not the event "it's raining" that makes us sad, but rather the judgment, "the rain ruins my day." If we can change that judgment to "the rain nourishes the earth and is essential for life," our emotion can shift from sadness to gratitude. Stoics divide emotions into two categories: passions, which are irrational and destructive reactions, and rational emotions, which are based on wisdom and understanding. The goal isn't to rid ourselves of all emotions, but to transform passions into rational emotions. Stoics also stress the importance of distinguishing what is within our control from what isn't. We can't control external events, others' actions, or even some of our initial emotions. However, we do have control over our judgments, actions, and responses to emotions. Ultimately, Stoicism provides a balanced view of emotions. They are neither good nor bad in themselves, but everything depends on how we understand and respond to them. Stoicism isn't just about theories. It also offers practical techniques anyone can incorporate into their daily lives to better manage their emotions. Here are some of the most effective ones I've tried. I invite you to take notes and apply these tips. Don't remain passive while watching the video. Premeditatio malorum. This is the exercise of pre-visualizing misfortunes. It involves imagining the worst possible scenarios to mentally prepare for them. While this practice might seem gloomy, its goal is to make us more resilient to emotional shocks by anticipating obstacles. Journaling. Keeping a diary is a powerful tool for introspective reflection. Each day, take a few minutes to jot down your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This allows for self-reflection, analysis of your reactions, and strengthening emotional resilience. Distancing. When overwhelmed by a strong emotion, try to view it as if it weren't yours. Imagine yourself as a spectator of your own emotions. This can help you respond with greater clarity and wisdom. Focus on what you can control. When faced with a stressful situation, ask yourself, do I have control over this? If the answer is no, focus on what you can control, your response, attitude, and actions. Memento mori. This is the practice of remembering mortality. By reminding ourselves that life is fleeting, we can learn not to dwell on minor life annoyances and cherish what truly matters. Acceptance. Recognize that life is unpredictable and not everything always goes as planned. Accepting this fact can help you approach challenges with more serenity. These techniques aren't meant to be miracle solutions, but rather tools to use regularly to enhance your emotional mastery. It took me nearly 3 months to free myself from emotional dependency by applying these methods daily. It's not easy, but if you're here, you're up for the challenge. Thanks to Stoicism, I've learned that true power doesn't lie in controlling external events, but in self-mastery. My emotions no longer dominate me. I welcome, analyze, and consciously choose my response. I don't claim to have become a perfect Stoic master. I still have moments of weakness and days when my emotions get the better of me. But with the tools Stoicism has given me, I feel better equipped to face them. How to begin your Stoic practice. Embarking on the path of Stoicism doesn't require major upheavals, but rather a series of small steps and daily adjustments. Here are some steps to get started, which I recommend you try. Education. Begin by familiarizing yourself with the foundational texts of Stoicism, Epictetus's Discourses, Seneca's Letters to Lucilius, or Marcus Aurelius' Meditations are excellent starting points. There are also many modern works that discuss Stoicism in an accessible manner. Follow the channel so I can share more teachings with you based on my experience. Daily meditation. Take a few minutes each day to meditate on a Stoic principle or quote. This will help you internalize the teachings and put them into practice. Journaling. As mentioned earlier, keeping a diary is a valuable tool. Note down your challenges, successes, failures, and reflections. This will help you remain aware of your progress and areas for improvement. Join a community. There are many online groups and forums dedicated to Stoicism. Joining one of these communities can provide support, advice, and a sharing of experiences. Practice. Stoic principles are truly beneficial only when applied. Every day, try to integrate an aspect of Stoicism into your life, whether it's practicing gratitude, acceptance, or reflecting on what you can and can't control. Patience and persistence. Like any new skill or discipline, mastering Stoicism requires time and practice. Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't see immediate changes. Every day is a new opportunity for growth and learning. In the end, Stoicism is a path to a more serene, balanced, and thoughtful life. But like any journey, it begins with a single step. Day one or one day. Take the time to explore, learn, and most importantly, put into practice what you discover. Our emotions, as powerful and sometimes overwhelming as they may be, don't necessarily have to be our masters. They can be our allies, guiding us through life's complexities. Stoicism provides a framework to transform our relationship with our emotions, allowing us to welcome them, understand them, and ultimately, consciously choose our response. The road to self-mastery isn't always easy. It's filled with challenges, doubts, and mistakes. But it's also a path of fulfillment, wisdom, and inner peace. By adopting a Stoic approach to life, we can learn to see obstacles as opportunities, embrace the unexpected, and find tranquility even in the storm. I encourage you to explore Stoicism, not just as a philosophy but as a way of life. Whether by reading texts, practicing meditation, or sharing your experiences with a community, every step you take on this path can bring you closer to the best version of yourself. Always remember that true strength doesn't come from controlling the external world, but from mastering your inner world. I hope this video has helped you. If so, please subscribe to support me, like the video, and share your feelings in the comments.